Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is lesson 29. Let's remember together, in lesson 28, we explored the strategy of near doubles. How did you go with your home task? Did you play the game? I recorded mine in my book. First, I wrote the totals of the near doubles: 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13. And this is what I discovered, that 2 and 2 is 4 and 1 more is 5. I crossed off 5. 4 and 4 is 8 and 1 less is 7. 5 and 5 is 10 and 1 more is 11. Well done everyone. Our learning intention today is to add groups with 3 or more addends. Remember, an addend is a part in the problem. Let's play a game to help us get started thinking like a mathematician. What we're going to need is our cards. Now, I'm going to turn over 3 cards and we're going to use different strategies to help us add the addends together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now, what I'm going to do first is use counters to help me add the 3 parts together. So, I've got 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is 6. 2, 4, 6. Let's add them all together. I'm going to start with the largest: 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6, 4 and 2 is 12. Let's record this. I'm going to record by drawing the counters this time. So we had 1 part, which was 2. Then our second part was 4. And our third part was 6. And we know 6 and 4 made 10. 2 more is 12. That is our total, 12. Let's try another. I'm going to turn over 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm noticing something. 6 and 6. That's a double. I know that 6 and 6 is 12. I can use my knowledge of doubles. So we've got 12. Let's count on 5 more. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 6, 6 and 5 make 17. Let's use a bar model to represent this. First, let's draw our total. This is 17. Now our 3 parts. We had 1 part of 6, another part of 6, and our last part was 5. 6, 6 and 5 is 17. Let's do 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, another double. Oh, this is a tricky one. 8 and 8. That's a double. I'm going to check because I'm not quite fluent with this one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 8 and 8 is 16. And 2 more is 17, 18. So our total here is 18. Let's record it. With our bar, our total is 18. And the three parts that made 18 was 8, 8, and 2. 8, 8, and 2. Now, if you're looking for a challenge, you could turn over 4 cards. Shall we try this together? 1, 2, 3, 4. This time there's 2 lots of doubles. I'm going to move them and rearrange them to help me do this. I'm going to put the 5s there. Okay, so I'm really fluent with my double 5s. 5 and 5 is 10, so I know that's 10. I'm going to count on now. 10 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now we have to add another 9. Let's count on 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, count with me, 25, 26, 27, 28. So, goodness me, 9, 9, 5, and 5, when we combine them together or add, gives us a total of 28. Can you help me solve these word problems with 3 add-ins? I'm going to stick the first one up. Let's read. The sports box has 8 footballs, 6 skipping ropes, and 4 handballs inside. How much sports equipment is in there all together? Let's use counters to help us solve this. So, we know that there are 8 footballs. Let's count them out. Count with me. 2, 4, 6, 8. That represents our 8 footballs. Now our second add-in is 6 skipping ropes. 2, 4, 6. Now our third add-in is 4 handballs. 2, 4. Now, what do we have to do next? That's right, we have to add them all together. Count with me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Together, there is 18 pieces of equipment in the basket. Let's record this. I'm going to use pictures to record. Now, my first add-in had 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's draw. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's the 8. Our second add-in, 2, 4, 6. Let's draw. 2, 4, 6. And our third, 2 and 2 is 4. Now let's just go back and check so that we can remember our total. We know there's 8. Let's count on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and one more is 18. Let's write our total, 18. Great job. Let's do another. This time, Harry brings 3 apples. Millie has 2 pears. And Amy brings 1 passion fruit for the class fruit salad. How many pieces of fruit altogether? Let's use our counters. First, we'll get the apples. There were 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, the pears, there were 2. 1, 2. Now, our passion fruit, and there was 1. I'm going to record this now. 3 for our 3 apples, 2 for our 2 pears, and 1 for our passion fruit. Now let's combine them to find our total. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. Our total was 6. So we know 3 add 2 add 1 is 6. Well done. Now I have a tricky challenge and I need your help. I have a word problem here. Let's read it. Sally had an ice cream with 8 scoops on top. She wanted 3 flavours in the cone: chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Draw the different combinations her cone could look like. We're going to explore this together. I'm going to use some Unifix cubes to help me. Now, I've got 3 different colours here. Can you guess why? That's right. Pink is for the strawberry, the brown is for chocolate, and the white is for the vanilla. Let's have a go at finding the different combinations of 8. Okay, so my favourite is chocolate. So for my first combination, I'm going to have lots of chocolate. So let's do 2, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to join them together like this so I can see very clearly how many chocolate. It's almost like a long tower. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 6. Now, we know that the total needs to be 8. I could do 6 and 2 more, but Sally really wanted 1 of every flavour, so I'm going to do this. 6, 7, 8. 6 chocolate, 1 strawberry, and 1 vanilla makes 8. Let's record this. I'm going to draw the blocks this time. So I'm going to draw the 6 chocolate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our 6 chocolate. Now for the strawberry, 1. And finally, vanilla. I'll just leave it like that. So we've got 6 and 1 and 1 more, which makes a total of 8. Let's try another way. This time, I'm going to start with vanilla. I'm going to do 3 and 4. 4 strawberries. Oh, I've just noticed something. 3 and 4, that's a near double. And I know that straight away 3 and 4 is 7. So now I just need one more chocolate. 3 and 4 and 1 makes 8. Let's record. This time I might use the bar model. So I'm going to draw my total, which we know is 8. Now I'm going to draw my vanilla and the strawberry and finally the chocolate. So we had 3 vanilla, we had 4 strawberries, and we had 1 scoop of chocolate. That makes 8. Now, your home task today is to continue to find 3 add-ins to solve the ice cream cone problem. I want you to choose a way of recording that works for you. In this lesson, we have solved addition problems with 3 or more addends. We have even applied our knowledge of doubles. Great job, everyone. Don't forget, here's your word problem. I look forward to seeing how you go. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.